Hey y'all, how are you? I'm getting a strange, not really too sure. Let's see. I don't know. I'm just gonna do my orientation like this and this is my first live, so I'm gonna check out how this is going. Let me go ahead and put this on my stand. All right, here we go. Hello everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and do just a really quick, really nice, natural, easy look. I'm getting ready to go out to dinner, so that's why I decided to hop on and just kind of do a really, really quick, something that's really simple and easy that you can do every day, whether you're going out or if you're going to work or whatever. This is something that you can really easily do, and doesn't take a whole lot. It's not complicated. It's pretty easy. So in this live video, I'm just going to take you step by step of what I'm doing, and yeah, let's do it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and first moisturize, because obviously that's the first thing we're going to do before we put on any makeup. We've got to make sure that we've got our moisturizer on and any creams that you're going to use, and primer. So super important, because you want to make sure that your skin is really, really moisturized and hydrated. If not, your makeup is going to look really, your makeup is going to look very dull if you have very dry looking skin. So I'm going to go ahead and take my hydrating primer. I just take a little bit of a dab. I'm so used to doing my makeup on automatic that I don't think to sort of stop and explain exactly what I'm using. All the products I'm using today, you can go into the description or in the first comment after I'm done, and that's the website where these products are on. All right, so we just hydrated, we did our moisturizer, and this is my first live going on my phone, and I do not have any streaming software or anything like that. So if you guys are making comments and I can't see it, then I apologize, but I'll try to look as best as I can. If you have any questions, I'll be glad to answer them. Hello, everybody. Where from? I'm not really sure what that means. All right, so I'm using a little bit of eye cream. I always recommend that you do that. There we go. Oh boy, I guess we got some trolls on here. I'm not sure who you're talking about. Okay, so now I'm going to use my serum foundation, okay? Just a couple of drops. I like the droppers, so I just use a couple of drops right here, and then I'm just going to dab it. Just like that. And then I'm just going to dab it in. Again, because I'm older, I like to use the foundation with the serum in it. And then that way it goes on really nice and smooth. There. You see how nice I just kind of blend it in really well? And then I always make sure that I blend right under here. And then I go into all those fine lines and wrinkles. So again, this is just a really quick 5-minute look. Nice and easy, natural. And then I'm gonna do my blush. I guess I need a new one, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and do blush. Now when I do my blush, I go ahead and do it really high up, just like this. Always love the trolls that are on here. I'm not sure who they're talking about with the trolls. Thank you so much, Sky. Thank you. Thanks for the compliment. I appreciate it. God. I thought trolls only lived on Facebook and Instagram. I guess they're on YouTube too. All right, so I do the blush up here, okay? My hair is wet, I just dried it, okay? So if anybody's questioning if I am a woman or not, I think that's hilarious. Anyway, okay, so now that I did that, I'm gonna just go right to my eyebrows, and my eyebrows, thank you. Like, I seriously got it from CVS, I think. So it's either CVS or one of the Walgreens or something. They have lots of really cute headbands in there. And I like it because it kind of keeps my hair away from my face. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a powder. I like doing that because then I can sort of, you know, customize the color to my eyebrows. And I usually try to get my brows to match my hair, because that way it looks the most natural. And then I use one of these stiff angle brushes as opposed to a pencil. I find that pencils, and I'm just gonna sort of fill in, I find that pencils, I go through them like very quickly. So I like the powder because it lasts a lot longer. And this is just a regular brow. And then I go ahead and do like wispy strokes just like that. Let's go ahead and do the other one. And again, I'm just filling it in just like that. You see how nice that is? And then I'm gonna get to my eyeshadow. So hey, if you're on here and you're not a troll, let me know where you're from. I don't usually do my makeup this late in the day, but I'm getting ready to go out, so I figured I'll come on live and just show you how I do my real easy, kind of just simple going out makeup. Okay, so now let's go to my eyeshadow. So this is my favorite palette because I like all the different colors in here, and I like the fact that a lot of them are matte colors. And I was recently looking for palettes, and like I think I was at some makeup store, and a lot of the palettes have mostly shimmers in them. And I don't like shimmers because I'm older, and I think that, where's my primer? I think that, I think when you have older eyes, I try to stay away from a lot of the shimmers. Now, that doesn't mean I don't use them, it's just that I don't use them as much. So I'm gonna take the primer again, and I'm just gonna do it right into right where my eyeshadow goes, because the primer will help my eyeshadow stay longer. Just like that. And also the eyeshadow will cover up that redness, because I get some redness in my eyelids. So I'm gonna go ahead and take two colors from here. I'm gonna use this color right here in the crease, and I'm gonna use this color right on my lower lid. And then I'm gonna take my two brushes like this, and I'm gonna use one for each color. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my crease first right there. Take a little bit of the color, tap it off. And then what I usually do is I go kind of high. You see how high I'm going? And the reason for that is because when you have hooded eyes, you want to be able to see the eyeshadow. You don't want to disappear when you relax your eyes. So I know it looks silly right now, but I'm going to blend it, and I'll make it look nice. Okay, just like that. I'm going to blend it. I'm going to do the other eye. Make sure if you like this content, make sure you like my video, subscribe, all that. Just want to remind you that helps me out with the algorithm. Plus, then I know that my content is being viewed, and then I'll be able to do more videos. Okay, so you see how I did that? Now, I know it's not blended. I'm not done yet, so don't worry. I'm going to make it really nice. Okay, now we're going to go in with this next color, sort of a lighter color, and I'm just going to go right over my lower lid. And then I'm going to blend. Just like that. Now that it's fall, I like taking these colors, you see, because these are kind of really nice neutral colors, but they can be really nice fall colors. And I like to play with them a little bit and just do different colors. The nice thing about a palette like this, 9 colors, is that they all kind of go together, right? They're all complementary of each other. You can, and one of the things that I like about this palette is it's laid out so that it's really easy. These 3, like in a row, these colors all complement each other. If you go in a row like that, diagonal, all these colors are laid out to complement each other, which is what I really like. So that makes it super, super easy. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and blend. Now, sometimes when I put on my eyeshadow, I will go ahead and do my foundation afterwards, so that way I can catch any fallout. But then in that case, what I'll just do, if I have any fallout, is I'll take my brush and I'll just kind of clean it up a little bit, just like that. You see that? Okay, just like that. And there we go. So we are halfway done. So I'm on 12 minutes, which is about right. I mean, I'm going a little bit slower because I'm talking to you. Now, what I'm doing now is I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. This I like to do because my eyelashes tend to go straight out, and probably that's a lot of people that have that happen too. So the right way to curl your eyelashes is you get one of these curlers. You can get it from the drugstore. You can get it from anywhere, actually. And a lot of people don't like using the curlers because they, when they use them, they pinch the skin on their eyelids. So what you want to do is, so that doesn't happen to you, is you want to put the curler not all the way into your eyelash line. You want to just go right kind of halfway. And you know, you don't have to curl all of your lashes to the root. You just have to curl the ends. So only take your curler to the ends and then just squeeze and just kind of do a little bit pump for, you know, just at first, so make sure you don't have any skin in there, and then you can go tighter once you realize that you don't have any skin in the curler. Because yeah, that's kind of painful, and I've done that a few times, and then I kind of learned the trick. You kind of get used to it a little bit better once you do it more. You get better at it. And I just like curled eyelashes. I think they're so much better than, for me anyway, better than falsies and extensions and stuff. Those are such a pain. But anyway, so now we're just gonna do a regular mascara. You can do a primer. A lot of times I will use a primer on my eyelashes, but today I'm just gonna do regular mascara. I use a water resistant mascara. I don't like a waterproof mascara. I think those are really hard on your lashes, and unless you're going to the beach and in the water or swimming, water resistant should do just fine. I think waterproof mascara, like it's really hard on the eyelashes, and when you go to take it off, a lot of times you cannot get it off unless you pull and tug on your eyelashes, and that's not good for your lashes. So I usually don't recommend waterproof for that very reason. And if you're a little bit older like me, I try to hold on to my eyelashes for as long as possible. I don't want to aggravate them anymore. When you lose hair, you don't want to make it even worse. So tell me, guys, tell me where you are from. Hello and welcome. Welcome to my video. Thank you for watching me live. I am right now on the, portrait screen. So I tried to start it off in landscape mode, but then my phone was giving me a little bit of a hassle. So I had to tilt it back up to portrait. So if I'm in small view, I apologize for that. I'm gonna have to fix that when I get off. I'm gonna go ahead and do my lower lashes. Hi Linda, thanks for watching from the UK. What time is it there? It is, let's see, what time is it here? It's 5:15, so it must be, what are you guys, like 5 hours ahead of us? Something like that. Thank you for hopping on. Now I'm gonna go back over. Oh yeah, so you're 10:16, so you're 5 hours ahead of us. Thank you for watching, appreciate it. I hope you come back. I plan on doing more live videos. I hope you come back. And also hit the subscribe button so you can see more. I love doing makeup videos, and I also like doing, I've been doing some baking videos too. Like I do like kind of like the whole empty nester. I have that whole empty nester, women in menopause, women over 50 kind of vibe going on. So thank you for watching. Okay, so almost finished with these eyelashes. There we go. And also let me know in comments, do you guys do false eyelashes? I do not. I don't do extensions. I don't know. I've seen the process of extensions, and I've seen, like, I don't like hot tools and glue and stuff like that really close to my eyeballs. Like, I don't know, that freaks me out a little bit. So mascara wand is about as close as I will get to having things close to my eyes. There we go. If you do a primer, if you curl your lashes, you do a primer, and you do your mascara, you should be just fine with your eyelashes. All right, so I think that's about it. So I went ahead, just kind of to recap, I went ahead and did my moisturizer, I did my eye cream, both of those things, and then I did a little hydrating primer. Then I did my serum and foundation, which I love because I love foundation. It's a liquid, but and I used very little. So a very light application. You don't want anything too heavy because then it starts to get like, very thick and stuff. You don't really want that. I got the serum with the foundation because it gives me a little bit of extra skincare. I did a little blush, and I went really high up on my cheekbones because all that stuff's going south. So I want to make sure that you go high up on your cheekbones. And then I did my eyeshadow palette. I did the 2 colors. I did my mascara, which I put a little bit of primer on my eyelids and my eyebrows. And so this is a really nice, easy, natural. You see how natural that looks? The eyeshadow color looks really nice and natural with those earth tones. And then last but not least, I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips because I'm not ready to go out yet. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of a lip liner, and then probably before I get ready to go out, I'm gonna put something more on my lips when I'm ready. So I'm just gonna line. And one tip about lining your lips, especially if you're older, I don't take my lip liner all the way to the corners, because when you go all the way to the corners, it sort of draws the eye down. And if you're older and you have these creases like I do, you don't want to draw your eye to that. So I go right here, okay, right about here, and I do a line. And then fill it in. Just like that, okay? Thank you, Linda. Yeah, I don't like to do too much. And then I'm gonna go dry my hair. My hair is pulled back right now because I just got out of the shower, so it's wet, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So there we go. So nice and natural, something that it's kind of a look that I really go to every day. Let's go ahead and blend this a little bit. And I appreciate all you guys hopping on. I'm just about done. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. All right, I'm just about finished. I'm gonna go ahead and dry my hair, and I will see you guys later. Next time, we'll do some other look or something like that, and I will be going ahead and scheduling it. So if you see me on YouTube, you'll see it scheduled. Also click the notify button so you're notified of any times I go live or when I upload a video. I'll be doing a few this week. Some makeup videos. I don't know what I have planned, but I have something cool planned. So make sure you hit the notify button so that you get notification of them. All right. Thank you so much for coming on, and I will see you all later.